Love yourself first. Stop guessing. These 50 subtle signs she wants more than friendship are way louder than you think. One. One of the strongest subtle signs that she wants to be more than friends is how intensely she pays attention to small personal details about you. I'm not talking about a basic politeness or surface-level memory. I mean, she remembers your favorite coffee order, the story about your childhood you mentioned once, the name of your stressful coworker, or the exact date of your important meeting. When a woman is emotionally leaning toward you, her brain automatically prioritizes you. In psychology, this is selective emotional focus. Her mind starts tagging you as significant. That's not accidental attraction. Reorganizes attention. Friends may care, but they don't manually catalog your habits unless you matter are dependable. If she follows up on things you forget you even told her, that's emotional investment quietly building beneath the surface. Too, another subtle sign she likes you more than a friend shows up in her body language. The body rarely lies. If she consistently angles herself toward you in a group, mirrors your gestures without realizing it, lightly touches your arm during conversation, or leans in when she laughs, those are unconscious signals of attraction. When we're drawn to someone, our nervous system shifts. Her posture becomes more open, her voice softer, her eye contact longer and warmer. She may glance at your lips when you speak, and one of these needs to be dramatic. A subtle alignment, mirroring especially, is powerful. When she subconsciously copies your pace, tone, or expressions, her brain is syncing with yours. That physical synchronization often signals emotional synchronization happening under beneath. 3. Pay close attention to how she reacts when you mention other women. If she truly sees you as just a friend, she stays neutral and relaxed. But if she's developing feelings, you'll notice micro shifts in her energy. She may ask more detailed questions than usual, go slightly quieter, tease you while carefully studying your reaction, or suddenly compare herself. This isn't dramatic jealousy. It's protective curiosity. Psychologically, this happens when someone perceives a potential emotional competitor. Her interest sharpens because she doesn't want to lose access to you. Even small changes in tone or facial expression can reveal that she is more invested than she lets on. Hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next sign that actually matter. 4. Time is the clearest currency of emotional value. If she consistently makes time for you even when she's busy, that's a major sign she wants more than friendship. People don't rearrange schedules for neutrality. If she stays up late talking to you, drives across town to see you, or chooses you over easier options, that's effort, and effort reveals priority. In psychology, repeated voluntary prioritization signals attachment formation. She doesn't have to show up, but she chooses to. Friends hang out when it's convenient. Romantic interest pushes people to create convenience. If her investment feels intentional, it probably is. 5. When conversations start shifting from surface level to emotionally layered, that's not random. If she opens up about her fears, childhood wounds, long-term dreams, insecurities, or past heartbreak, she is testing emotional safety with you. Vulnerability is selective. Women rarely expose deeper layers unless they see relational potential. This is how emotional intimacy builds the bridge between friendship and romance. She's watching how you respond. Do you listen? Do you validate? Do you stay present? If she repeatedly chooses you as the person she confides in, she's exploring whether you're capable of holding a bigger role in her life. 6. Playful teasing is often flirtation in the disguise. If she jokes about your habits, challenges your opinions with a smirk, or playfully competes with you, she is creating tension. And tension is the spark of attraction. The difference between friendly teasing and romantic teasing is the energy behind it. A friendly teasing is casual and unforgettable. Romantic teasing has a little edge to it. It feels personal, warm, and a little too targeted to be random. She may laugh after saying something bold, touch your arm, or keep eye contact just long enough to see how you react. That's not just joking around, she's testing chemistry. In relationships, people often use humor to lower defenses and open the door to more intimate connection. If her teasing feels like a game, she may be trying to see whether you play along or miss the signal entirely. Was the clearest sign she is more than just being friendly? Comment below. 7. One of the clearest signs that she wants to be more than friends is consistent initiation. If she's testing first, sending you random memes, checking in about your day, or finding small excuses to keep the conversation alive, that's intentional connection. Attraction looks for proximity, even digital proximity. The key isn't texting every hour, is emotional consistency. If she doesn't let the connection fade and keeps reopening the door, she values the bond. From a psychological perspective, repeated initiation signals approach behavior. Humans move toward what they desire. If she is repeatedly moving toward you without pressure or obligation, she is emotionally invested in maintaining closeness and seeing where it could lead. 8. Notice the depth and type of compliments she gives you. Friendly compliments are generic. Romantic compliments are specific and personal. If she says she admires how your mind works, how safe she feels around you, how driven or grounded you are, she is highlighting traits that she finds attractive and valuable long term. If she comments on your scent, your voice, or how you look, In a certain short that physical awareness is sharing the picture women do repeatedly complement rates their neutral about complements review focus and focus reviewers extraction. The more thoughtful and emotionally charged the complement, the more likely she is seeing you through a romantic lens rather than a platonic one. And 9. So the nervous energy is another strong indicator she likes you more than a friend. Even confident women experience a slight psychological shift around someone they're attracted to. You might notice her adjusting her hair, laughing a little more than usual, stumbling over words briefly, or holding eye contact and then breaking it with a smile. That's not insecurity, it's arousal activation. Attraction lightly stimulates the nervous system. It creates that tiny electric tension in the air. First, a few calm and neutral romantic interest carries a charge. If her energy around you feels slightly heightened compared to how she acts with others, that contrast is meaningful. Have you ever noticed these signs before? Let's talk in the comments. 10. When she actively supports your goals and growth, pay attention. If she checks in about your progress, reminds you of your strengths when you doubt yourself, celebrates your wins genuinely, or pushes you to step into bigger opportunities, she is emotionally aligning with your future. People invest in the trajectory of someone they see long term. This is called future oriented attachment. She is not just cheering for you casually, she is mainly including herself in the picture of who you're becoming. That kind of encouragement is deeper than friendliness. It signals admiration mixed with romantic possibility. 11. If she starts integrating you into her personal world, that's rarely accidental. Investing you to meet close friends, bringing you to events that matter to her, or sharing family stories and details signals trust and evaluation. Social integration is a step people take even there is assessing compatibility for something deeper. She is watching how you fit into her environment and how her environment responds to you. Friends can overlap socially, but repeated intentional inclusion reflects seriousness. It means that she is picturing you as more permanent than a temporary. 12. Micro nurturing behaviors are powerful subtle signs that she wants more than friendship. Bringing you your favorite snack, checking if you ate, sending you something because it reminded her of you, or offering help when you're stressed, or attachment behavior. Humans instinctively nurture what they value. These gestures may seem small, but consistency is the key. When care becomes habitual and thoughtful, it signals emotional bonding. She is not doing it for credit, she is doing it because your well being matters to her. That's early stage attachment forming in practical ways. If this hits home, share it with your family or someone you care about so they can spot the signs too. 13. Comfortable silence is often overlooked but extremely telling. If you can sit together without forcing conversation and the moment feels warm instead of awkward, That's emotional safety. She may hold eye contact a little longer, sit closer than necessary, or relax fully into the space. Silence with underlying tension often signals unspoken attraction. When someone enjoys just being near you without a constant stimulation, it reflects a deep comfort mixed with curiosity about what could happen next. That calm but charged space is rarely just a friendship. Listen carefully to her future hands. If she says things like we should try that place sometime, you'd love this trip with me, or we make a good team. She is planting seeds. These statements test the waters without fully confessing feelings. They're low-risk invitations for you to step forward. Women often communicate interest indirectly at first to protect themselves emotionally. If future-oriented language appears repeatedly, especially in one-on-one settings, she is exploring a possibility that's not casual, is strategic vulnerability. 15. Finally, one of the strongest subtle signs that she wants to be more than friends is how she responds when you give her intentional, focused attention. If she lights up, becomes more engaged, listening, matches your tone, and mirrors your emotional depth instantly. That's reciprocity. Attraction amplifies responsiveness. When your energy rises, hers rises. When you go deeper emotionally, she meets you there. That synchronization signals a mutual investment. Romantic progression depends on emotional mirroring. If she consistently matches your effort with warmth and enthusiasm, she is not just enjoying friendship, she is waiting to see if you're ready to take the next step. Thank you for taking the time for yourself and your relationship and for watching the whole video. Make sure to apply these steps in your own life, and I'll see you in the next video. May your moments be full of love and something truly special. Take care.